Yo, welcome to the Barniz channel. Today we are going to be playing in my main role, which is the class land, and using the one of the hero with a high mobility. This hero is very flexible and can also be played in the jungle, where most players tend to use him. So, in my opinion, the main role for this hero is actually in the jungle, but however, the jungle isn't my main role, so I will be trying to play him in class lane, and for sure I will be put in my best effort to prove that he is not bad at all to use in class lane. And anyway, in this video we'll be playing Yao in the class lane.
仰望夜空，你就知道我来自哪里。
So I think there is no need to explain Yao's passive or skill because I've already made videos about him. Even though I use my main language, which is Bahasa. If you don't mind, guys, you can watch the video with auto subtitle on YouTube. You can also check out other videos about Honor of King in the playlist I created. And so let's jump straight into the build and Arcana. Oh, by the way, my friend told me that Yao work really well with a cooldown build. It's allow him to spam his skill and get unlimited passive effect. Well, because of that, I'm going to experiment with the cooldown build for Yao to see if my friend's observation is correct. Is really that good? I don't know. So let's figure it out. Alright guys, for Yao's cooldown build, you only need 3 core items, and the first one is Put of Tranquility. Like I mentioned it before, the focus here is on maximizing cooldown reduction, which is why we are starting with Put of Tranquility. It gives us 50% cooldown reduction and letting us spam Yao's skill and passive over and over. And then next, for the second core item, I'm choosing X of Torment. Why X of Torment? Here is the thing. In this match, I'm up against Dan, a super tanky hero with instant healthy regeneration for his passive. So that's make it almost impossible to take him down quickly, which is really forced me to try hard. And that's why I'm using a hit and run strategy, which perfectly with Yao's playstyle. And X of Torment is ideal here because it gives you armor pierce, making it a great counter against tanky hero like Dan. And I almost forgot, it also provides an extra 10% cooldown reduction. Now, some of you might be wondering why I didn't go for an anti-heal item, like a Mortar Punisher or Blazing Cap. Yao isn't the type of hero that excel in extended fight like Musashi or Fuji, so I think anti-heal wouldn't be very effective for him. And that's for the core item number 2. Now for the third core item, you have got 2 options, but in this match I'm going with Frostcar Embrace. This item gives you a variety of buff including max mana, but you may be wondering why pick Frostcar Embrace when Yao doesn't really need extra mana. Well, let's forget about the max mana and let's focus on the passive of this item. Every time you use a casting skill, especially Yao's second skill, your basic attack deal extra damage for the next 5 seconds. And I'm also choosing this item to make Yao more tankier, which is crucial here since we don't have any tank on the team, and plus it gives us another 10% cooldown reduction. Okay, and the passive work really well with Yao's kit. But if your team have a tank hero and he's playing so well, your second option is Pure Sky. It also provides 10% cooldown reduction and bonus damage. When you're activated this item, this item is active item. It's not only reduce the damage you take from enemies, but also push your damage output and slow down the first enemy you hit. So for the third core item, it really depends on your team composition. If you don't don't have any tank, go with Froscar Impress for extra sustain. But if you do have a tank who's playing well and you want to reduce incoming damage, will increase your damage output, Pure Sky is solid choice. And now let's go to the item number 4. The 4 item I'm using is Breaker. This item significantly push your physical damage and deal bonus damage when the enemy's HP is below 50%. But however, if the enemy team has a lot of tanky heroes, you can swap it out for Starbreaker, which is an anti-tank item. Next, for the 5 item, I'm using a defensive item, Sucubus Clock. For magical defense, this item is pretty flexible. You can switch it to long neck guardian for same purpose, magical defense. Or if you want to push your damage while still getting magical defense, you can go with the demon's band. So the 5 item is all about magical defense. Now for the 6th and final item, I'm going with the Eternity Blade. This item push your critical rate, which is work perfectly with Yao's passive. So that's the full explanation of the cooldown build I'm using for Yao in this experiment. And now let's move to the Arcana. The Arcana I'm using in this map is full damage like this. For the blue Arcana, I'm using 3 pieces River and 7 Steel for a bit of extra steel and more damage output. For the green Arcana, I'm going with 10 pieces Reverberation for physical and magical defense, along with some cooldown reduction. But if you want to increase your maximum HP while still getting cooldown reduction, you can sweep it out for Void, 10 pieces Void, because the item build we discussed earlier gives us only 35% cooldown reduction. So by adding 6% from Reverberation, we reach 41% cooldown reduction, slightly overshooting by 1%, but why not? Now for the red Arcana, I'm using 10 pieces mutation. It gives us extra physical damage and physical pierce. But if you want to increase Yao's critical damage, you can swap mutation for unparalleled. And so for the Arcana build, we are going with 10 pieces mutation and 10 pieces Reverberation or Void, it's up to you, and 3 pieces River and 7 Steel. Then next for the talent is I highly recommended using Execute. It's a super useful for adding extra damage or securing your kills on low LT enemies. But if you want to increase Yao's mobility, you can swap Execute for Flash. And if you are looking for something more defensive, you can option for Intimidate to reduce incoming damage when you dive into team fight. So that's the full breakdown of the cooldown build for Yao, along with the Arcana setup too. Now let's jump straight into the gameplay. Let's go.
欢迎来到王者荣耀。敌军还有5秒到达战场，请做好准备。全军出击！风格。
看剑！我没耍帅，有些东西是天生的。想叫我中2少年，应该把2改成1。呀！呀！嘿！继续看剑。你不会以为我只会说看剑吧？ 一闪一闪亮晶晶。
请求集合。
星光荡开宇宙，本人闪耀其中。嘿。
发起进攻！
Enemy has been slain. Double
搏
kill.
击水冒中吗？我可从没见过，凭感觉了。嘿。
Killing spree.
嘿。我没耍帅，有些东西。
大招还未冷却，
Rampage.
大招已经好了。
看星星了。嘿。
An enemy has been slain.
神来之笔。
Killing spree.
出风头这种事儿让给你们了。
Double kill.
666，多谢。
Killing.
嘿。怎样才能变得平凡？求攻略，在线等。
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
666，666，
Unstoppable. Fabulous.
神来之笔。看见。看见。星光荡开宇宙，本人闪耀其中。我这儿有8个男人。
开始撤退。
看星星喽！嘿。
Legendary.
我会很多绝
大招还未冷却
看见，只有这个。
别骂了，别骂了，
你不会以为我只会说
Your
看见
team
吧？
has destroyed a turret. Your team
别骂
has
了，
destroyed
别
a
骂了。
turret.
嘿。嘿。加油，各位！勇夺第2吧！祝福你们！
Shut down.
星星喽！
我的，抱歉了，好兄弟，不急。
Your turret
别
has
追
been
了，放过
destroyed.
我好吗？
Legendary. Rampage. Nice killing.
嘿。
Double kill.
666，
消 些东西是天生的。
Legendary! Your team has destroyed a turret.
开始撤退。收到。
Your turret has been destroyed.
看见，看见，嘿，
开始撤退。
Godlike!
想
Nice
让我招二少
killing!
年，也得把二。
Double kill!
漂亮。
Triple kill!
太酷了。
An enemy has been slain.
发起进攻！
Ace!
别骂了，别骂了，别骂了，
Your
别
team
骂了！
has destroyed a turret.
主宰暴君获得强化，
加油！
炮车出击！
An enemy has been slain.
开始撤退。
火，立即看见。角木有比较抗金碗，形似火击水冒若棒，
Ally has been
我的
slain. Legendary!
烂星辰。神来之笔。怎样才能变得更难？求攻略，在线等。嘿，嘿，嘿，哼！
别骂了，别骂了！
你不会以为我只会做看见吧？
Enemy has been slain.
看见，呀！我没耍帅，有些东西是天生的。
Legendary! Legendary!
我会很多绝招。
Fabulous!
我的好兄弟，稳住。
An ally has been slain.
我没别的意思。
Your team has destroyed a turret.
角木有比较，抗金宛如龙，为火行似
我
火，
没别的意思。
角木有比较，抗金宛如龙，为火行似火，积水冒若棒。我可从没记错，这个绝了。
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Legendary. Your team has destroyed a turret. Fabulous.
个个都是传奇。变成目标，人来之笔。
Legendary. Ace. Your team has destroyed a turret. Victory!
都在等一颗星。哈哈，嘿，吼呀啊！剑指的方向就是天才的故乡。